Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is the second hearing we've had to examine America's leadership in combating the worsening climate crisis as the 28th United Nations Climate Summit, COP28, continues this week in Dubai. The U.S. continues to show that it's a global leader in reducing emissions and investing in clean energy, and that's especially true over the last couple of years. President Biden and congressional Democrats delivered real climate action last year with the Inflation Reduction Act and its historic $369 billion in critical investments for clean energy and reducing greenhouse gas emissions. And these investments are helping us lower costs for American families while growing our economy. The Inflation Reduction Act is expected to create 9 million good-paying American jobs over the next decade. Unfortunately, congressional Republicans oppose the Inflation Reduction Act, and House Republicans have spent this year in the majority pushing policies that put polluters over people. This backward thinking is increasing costs for consumers and weakening America's global competitiveness. Republicans continue to promote fossil fuels over everything else, and they continue to launch attack after attack on the exact clean energy policies that have positioned America to be a leader in reducing emissions and in the transition to a clean energy economy. Whether it's attempting to repeal parts of the Inflation Reduction Act, cancel common-sense money-saving regulations, or launch attacks on efficiency standards that help consumers save money, House Republicans have refused to put forward any meaningful climate solutions. In fact, once this hearing is over, we'll begin a full committee markup this afternoon on several bills that gut energy efficiency standards. And these Republican bills will increase energy costs for American families and halt progress on reducing emissions. That's hardly global energy leadership, and instead continues their push to put polluters over people. Now, while Republicans continue to focus on natural gas and LNG exports, Democrats continue to work with the Biden administration to invest in clean energy and build out domestic manufacturing and growing domestic jobs and building resilient communities. Just this past week, an EPA announced a final rule that will significantly reduce methane and other pollutants from the oil and natural gas industry. This final rule will prevent an estimated 58 million tons of methane emissions from 2024 to 2038. It also targets harmful air pollutants and is expected to provide a range of health benefits for communities located near oil and gas operations. And even oil and gas executives like the chairman and president of BP are supportive of the final rule, showing that it's possible to make meaningful progress in reducing emissions in a collaborative way. The Biden administration also joined more than 20 other countries in the launch of the Declaration to Triple Nuclear Energy, and these nations committed to working together to triple nuclear energy capacity globally by 2050. The fifth National Climate Assessment, which was released last month, reiterated that we must continue to cut emissions to stave off the worst effects of climate change. And the evidence is all around us. The United States experiences extreme weather events with damages over $1 billion once every 3 weeks. These tragic weather events are happening all over the country, in all of our congressional districts. It's irresponsible to ignore climate change or to pretend like our work here is done. We've made progress over the last couple of years, but our work in combating the worsening climate crisis is far from complete. So I look forward to hearing from our witnesses today and learning how we can build on our emissions reducing efforts. COP28 presents us with an opportunity to show the world that we are leaders and that we are committed to continuing this important work. In order to achieve this, we need to support domestic investments in the clean energy transition, as well as prioritize international cooperation. So again, thank you, Mr. Chairman. I yield back the balance of my time.
Gentleman yield.